This double-page spread is an interview and is from the local magazine Toast. This particular article is an interview with a local artist. The title at the top of the page is large and in bold, and the audience's attention is drawn immediately to it, while the question and answers are in bold and black and easy for the audience to read. While the questions are in bold, it makes the audience able to scan quickly and read through them, whereas the answers are not bold, so the audience can see clearly which ones the answers and which ones the questions are. All the writing is aligned to the left. The writing is located on the left-hand side of the page, while an image is on the right-hand side. This makes the audience contrast between the two. This picture is located on the right-hand side page. It is different and quirky, and it draws the audience's attention immediately. The reader can just skim through and see what type of person this kind of artist is, without reading the questions and answers on the left page. The way the model is stood could also interpret to the audience that they are an ideal self or ideal partner, someone that the audience wants to be. Therefore, the question and answers make it easier for the audience to find more about them so they can model themselves on them. This also helps the artist acknowledge their own star persona. This theory was made by Richard Dyer. A star persona is what the audience wants to be, like all their ideological views that they want to put across to their audience. This double-page spread article is from the local magazine Exposed. This particular title follows a generic colour scheme, as it is green and black against the white background and stands out immediately. As this particular font disappears from the bottom and gets stronger at the top, it could also relate to this artist trying to break into the music industry, from basically coming from nowhere to being a strong artist. This particular image could imply that the artist is trying to identify their own star persona and appeal to its audience effectively. As the font is overlaying the picture, it could imply that his story is more important than the picture, or even his music is more important than his image. This particular image is located on the right page of the double-page spread. It is advertising one of his concerts, and this could appeal to his audience. As there's loads of skull and crossbones, it identifies what kind of music he plays and what kind of audience he is trying to acknowledge. The question and answers are written in simple black text, whereas the questions are bold and the answers aren't. This helps the reader identify which ones the questions and which ones the answers are, and helps them scan to which part they want to read. This writing again follows the black, green and white colour scheme, and as it writes Sheffield is teeming with talent and it always has been, the same font is used to show that it's coming from having nothing at all to being strong.